You know, of the games so far that I played, like The Witcher 3 or Batman Arkham Knight or Dying Light, which have been meh to pretty decent and more incoming in the everlasting hype train of 2015, and also one of the good games that come out this year was Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker. You know, one of the only half decent JRPGs that comes out every half decade or so. That doesn't make one of the majority of the modern day Japanese role-playing games to the dumpster can where they freaking belong because they hasn't been good in a goddamn year while these days. But hey, we have the highly anticipated Persona 5 game to look forward to, and I'm sure it'll be able to come out this year. All we have to do is just do the rain dance, sacrifice your first unborn child to the devil itself, and by tap dancing from dusk to dawn, a full blue moon, you'll be able to get the game. Well, I guess we should start with the leading console at the moment, which is the PS4. But hey, at least it has the best looking third-party games out of the three of the consoles. Even though that in the year 2015 we're still running games at 1080p at 30 frames per second. Well, slow down there, Sony. Maybe when the PS9 comes out in 2030, we'd finally be able to run at the games at 4K at 90 frames per second. Or the fact when you try to put my audio CDs in the system, you get the pleasant message of unsupported discs. Like, what is this nonsense? How is it that with the 8th generation console seems to be regressing in the future? How is it that the PS3 can do this, the PS2 can do this, and even the PS1 in the year 1996, my ad, can play music CDs, but with all the technical power of the PS4, it can even have the simple task of doing that while in between playing my games? But when I said games, I didn't mean new games. Nah, I meant the truckload of remasters that got released so far, because obviously when you spend $400 on a machine you just bought, the next thing you want to do is buy remasters of games that you already own in your last generation of consoles. Furthermore, if by some chance I find a game or two that I actually want to buy, all I have to do is just pay for the low price of $60, no, $80 plus tax, because the Canadian dollar plummeted all the way to the Earth's core, and now game price is so goddamn high.
Too damn high party.
But when Fallout 4 comes out this November, I just know it's gonna be a perfectly well-optimized, smooth-running game that is exempt from all technical problems, just like Fallout 3 in New Vegas was last time around.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I've got the things I want, plus a great big car. And every day I'm getting more popular. So use these magic words that can see you through. When you ain't got no goal and you don't know what to do, say hey.
NCR, Legion, or Vegas. Seems like each of them is a big trap, no matter where you put your foot.
That's right, I've had to deal with the bugfare almost near broken game of Fallout 3, and especially Fallout New Vegas, and the glitch-tastic stuttering mess of Skyrim all the way back at 2011 for my PS3, all the while the Game Pass gives it perfect 10s across the board. I'm going to freaking lose it! Now with Microsoft, to be perfectly honest, most of the grievances I have with the PS4 could be equally applied to the Xbox One, mostly because the features and capabilities are almost exactly the same, like live streaming videos to YouTube, to uploading clips, to the multitasking ability to suspend your application while doing another task. But I have to give it to Microsoft. After the disastrous unveiling event of the Xbox One back in 2013, that didn't just backfire in front of the faces. No, that was a goddamn atom bomb being dropped right in our goddamn faces and disintegrating everything in goddamn sight. In one fell swoop, Microsoft almost decimated all the goodwill that they gathered for the past 6 years for the Xbox 360. Now Sony's just laughing at Microsoft at this point because all they need to do is a winning marketing strategy to sell the consoles is just not be Microsoft and they freaking win the console race at that point. Furthermore, when Sony had the E3 comments back in 2013 saying that you'd be able to play used games for your console, and the audience really jumped up for joy like it's a goddamn cancer cure. Like, have we lowered our standards so much so that a unique selling feature for consoles that it could be used for used games? That's just goddamn depressing. But at least Microsoft rectified most, if not all, the previous issues from the Xbox One for the past 2 years now. One of which is by releasing a slew of upcoming first-party games like Halo 5 and Tomb Raider, even though originally Tomb Raider was supposed to come on all platforms on day one, and now since it's a Microsoft exclusive, it's going to be coming early 2016 for the PC version, and one goddamn year for the PS4 version. But hey, it's not like I'm mad or anything like that. It's not like I was anticipating it. And one more thing, instead of focusing on pointless formal discussion of which console has the best frame rate or best resolution, and have a focus on a game that can work on day one without a patch file being 20 gigabytes, being half the size of the goddamn game, or freaking patch notes being the size of a freaking textbook.